Alrighty folks, thanks for clicking on this video. James Cards FC here. I freshly shaved today because we're going to be going over one of my favorite subjects here today, which is going to be Panini Megacracks. I'm starting a new series, which will be the first series of sorts on my channel here called Set Spotlight, and I thought no better way to start out than talking about Panini Megacracks, which is not only my favorite set, but one of the hobby's favorite sets as well, and perhaps the greatest brand that we have in the soccer market and the greatest brand of all time. So I want to take some time today to go through the history of Panini Megacracks, show you the keys from all the different sets that have come out, where the set has gone and trended over the past few years, and wrap up with some conclusions about the Megacracks set in general. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started today. So, starting off with a little history here, Panini Megacracks. This is produced by Panini and released in Spain. I believe it's actually produced in Italy, but then it releases in Spain, of course, with the La Liga teams. Originally, these Megacracks cards were inserts in the 2002 and 2003 Panini Liga Mega Fichas products. So you have the Ronaldo, for example, right here, the Rivaldo right here, and go on down the line with these legends. These are foil cards that were inserted in the Mega Fichas set in 2002. And then on this line in 2003, we have these more paper versions of the cards, but they're also Megacracks inserts in the Liga Mega Fichas set that was released in 2003. So there's a noticeable quality. The difference between this and the Mundi Chromo cards that were released at the time. The Mundi Chromo cards are more paper-based and really flimsy. These were thicker. They felt like premium cards. They have a matte foil type finish on all of them, where they're not all foil like these cards are, but they do have a really nice matte finish. They're premium as opposed to the very paper and flimsy Mundi Chromo cards at the time. So that's what brings some notoriety to the set going forward. And then, of course, you have the 71 Biz Grail right there, which was released yearly beginning in 2004 as Megacracks. This product was, with the 71 Biz, of course, being the holy grail, or one of the holy grails of the hobby in that 2004 first ever Megacracks solo set. So let's talk about all the different keys from all the different years here. We'll start with 2002 and 2003. Again, these are just inserts in the Mega Fichas set, but they are Megacracks cards. If you want to call them Megacracks inserts and not real Megacracks cards, whatever definition you want to go with. I really like these. I personally don't own any, but I would love to pick up a few of them in the future. They are not the easiest things in the world to find. So we'll start off with the first year at Real Madrid Ronaldo Megacracks card from 2002. Really nice foil card there. I love this design with the team logo in the background there. Great design. And then we also have the Fernando Torres rookie card as well in the 2002 Megacracks insert, as well as all these different first Megacracks inserts for these legends here. And then if we move forward to 2003, we have Ronaldinho's first year at Barcelona. This is a Megacracks insert, again, from the Mega Fichas set. And we also have Beckham's first year at Real Madrid. Moving forward to 2004, I'm going to have to move myself down here because there's just way too many legends in this set for me to take up any space on the screen. So I'll drop myself down here for now. But this is the 2004 set, which is talked about as one of the greatest sets ever made, and in my opinion, it probably is the greatest set ever made. This is a ridiculous checklist here. We have the rookie and holy grail card for the hobby, which is the Messi 71 Biz. We also have the Sergio Ramos rookie card, which is one of the greatest defenders of our generation, so obviously a really nice card there as well. We have all of these different legends with their first official Megacracks brand card. You have Ronaldo, Zidane, Figo, Beckham, Roberto Carlos, Raul, Ronaldinho, Iniesta, Xavi, Puyol, Dani Alves, Casillas, David Villa, and two different Etos, one for Mallorca, and then when he transfers to Barcelona, he actually gets another one in the update version of the set, so that's pretty cool right there. But this doesn't even take up all the legends that are in this set. Michael Owen, who won a Ballon d'Or, is also in this set, so just a ridiculous amount of talent in this set. And I mean, these cards look so nice. They're getting really hard to find in good condition, but they are beautiful looking cards, especially if you can find them in mint condition, which is of course getting more difficult as this set becomes more and more popular. In this set, we also have the first Megacracks inserts, not Megacracks as an insert in Mega Fichas, but actual Megacracks inserts. These are called Mega Estrellas. They are green in foil cards, very condition sensitive, really nice looking if you can find them in good condition, but of course that's not easy at all these days. Ronaldo has one, Ronaldinho has one, Zidane has one, I believe Casillas has one, so there's a lot of different options there if you'd like to start exploring that insert set. And you also have the Mega Bombers insert. These are paper cards, well, paper with a matte finish similar to these, not the foil cards that these ones are. So a nice insert set as well. I believe there's also a blue insert that Eto has, for an example, but I believe there are also paper cards like these Mega Bombers inserts. So I would prioritize these inserts right here over any of the paper inserts, but I would prioritize the base cards over all of them just because that's the way the Messi rookie is, and that's the way I believe this set will rise in the future. The rookie and holy grail for Messi, the 71 biz. As the hobby grows, the 71 biz will grow with it as well, and so will this design and this Megacracks set, at least in my opinion. So with that, we will move forward into some of the later years here, starting with 2005 and 2006. So here we have the Messi second year card. Looks like this. Not the greatest image in my opinion, but still a nice looking card. And you also have the first Megacracks inserts for Sergio Ramos. You have this one right here, which I prefer to the bronze one. The silver one, in my opinion, looks a bit nicer. And then in 2006, we have Messi's first Megacracks inserts. When we talk about Messi and Ronaldo Megacracks inserts, we usually talk about the foil versions. These are two paper ones. These are actually his first inserts, but since they're paper, they sometimes get discluded when we talk about the Megacracks inserts for Messi. In my opinion, I think that makes sense, but from a first insert perspective, these would be it. I much prefer the foil ones to these paper ones, but do with that information what you will. These are Messi's first Megacracks inserts, although they are paper cards. And in 2006 as well, we get some Aguero rookies. Aguero actually has a rookie in, I believe, Argentina, but he also has these rookies in 2006, whereas his actual rookie sticker is either 2004 or 2005. But these are much easier to attain. While not super easy to find, you can definitely still find these. Condition is obviously going to be difficult given how old these are, and the awareness on the set really wasn't high back in 2006. And you also have the PK rookie as well right here. So just some other inserts and interesting cards from 2005 and 2006. We have these bronze inserts for Zidane and Ronaldinho. These look decent in person. They're not my favorite inserts, but they are Megacracks inserts. And then I don't own any of these, but I actually really like the design of this with the Centro Beckham. Yeah, really cool looking cards in my opinion right here. These are foils from 2006, 2007. I think these are the best two players in the checklist for that insert set. I don't believe Ronaldinho or Zidane have them, but feel free to do some additional research there. I just thought these were really nice looking foil inserts for 2006. All right, moving forward to 2007 and 2008. This is one of the weaker segments for Megacracks in sort of the in-between of before Ronaldo comes over and before some of the newer guys come in. We have these cards here. So we have the first Megacracks foil insert for Lionel Messi. This, again, doesn't get usually discussed when we talk about Megacracks inserts for Lionel Messi because it's really designed just like a normal card. It happens to be foil. There's nothing super unique about it other than the fact that it is a foil card, so it usually doesn't get talked about in the Messi inserts for Megacracks, but this is his first Megacracks foil insert. Very condition sensitive. I've had a few of these, and none of them would grade above a PSA 6 or a 7, so this one is definitely tricky to find in high grade. You also have the rookie card here for Carlos Vela. 2007 really doesn't have a lot of keys in it, so I threw this one in there just as one of the more valuable ones I figure is in the set. But if we move forward to 2008, we get the plastic insert or the orange Messi, as some people call it. It's a really beautiful looking card. I don't personally own one, but I have seen them. Great design here with the orange uniform with the orange background. It is a see-through acetate card, so obviously very condition sensitive. If you've ever had an acetate card from Spain, you know how difficult those are to grade and find without scratches. So really condition sensitive card, pretty rare, not the easiest thing in the world to find, and nowadays people price them correctly with the demand that is coming up for the Megacracks inserts. So nice insert there, but difficult to find at a good price these days, but beautiful nonetheless. That is the orange Messi from 2008 Megacracks. And then you also have the Sergio Busquets rookie card right here. Busquets, obviously one of the best in his position over the past decade or so. However, that position really doesn't get a lot of hobby love, but in the future it might possibly. So probably not a bad idea to pick up one of those if you like Busquets, or if you're optimistic about the future of CDMs in the hobby. If any CDM is going to get some hobby relevancy, you would expect Busquets to be one of them. In the others area right here, I have the 2007 Megacracks cards for Thierry Henry. I believe he also has another insert, but I just personally like this one more. Classic uniform right here. When I was growing up watching Barcelona, this was the kit they were using, so really cool in my opinion right there. Henry, first Megacracks issues. And then in 2008, we have the orange Ramos and the orange Iniesta. They don't look as nice as the Messi, in my opinion, just because the uniform does not match the background of the card, but still beautiful cards. And obviously, in my opinion, I own this Iniesta kit, so I personally love this card. But yeah, the Messi is far superior to these two. All right, moving forward into 2009, 2010. This is where Megacracks, at least in my opinion, really hits its stride in terms of inserts and designs. Over the next few years, we see some of the best looking cards, and it also helps to have Messi and Ronaldo both in the league at the same time. So starting off with the first Cristiano Ronaldo Megacracks card, it is a gold dotted / gold foil card. It's a premium version of the base card. It is still a paper card, but it has these glossy gold dots on them, which is the Serie Oro card here, which Messi also has the gold foil dots. So both of those are more premium cards than what is found in this base set. So both really nice cards there. And you also have Benzema's first Megacracks card as well here. His is the paper. These gold dots have no foil, so the full card is paper, as opposed to the Messi and the Ronaldo, which both have the gold foil dots on them. So down here we have the first Megacracks inserts for Ronaldo, Messi, and Benzema. So Messi, we would call this his first Megacracks insert because it's the first one that really has a unique foil design. If we go back here, this was his first foil insert, but the design difference is just so heavy here between the base card and the eventual insert here. It's gold, it's shiny, it looks a lot nicer than this, which just looks like a more premium version of a base card. So this is widely considered to be Messi's first Megacracks insert when we talk about Megacracks foil inserts and meaningful inserts for Messi. So that's why that narrative is out for Messi. And then this one is really cool. It's the first CR9 Megacracks insert. So obviously the first Megacracks insert for Ronaldo. He's also wearing the number 9 kit in this because it was 2009 and he didn't have the iconic number 7 kit yet. So really cool image here. These two especially are getting very tough to find, not only in good condition, but at a good price, because now the word is out that these are valuable cards, and so these have been really shooting up in value over the past 6 to 12 months. This Benzema and this Benzema right here have gotten more popular over the past 6 months with his performance in the Champions League, but they're not nearly as expensive as these ones right here. So you could still try and pick these up for a good price, and the condition, in my opinion, would be easier to find than these ones which have already been picked through. So if you're looking for a good Benzema option, these might be some good ideas. Moving forward into 2011. So 2011 has a lot of different inserts. A bunch of them are paper inserts, so I'm going to ignore some of those, but we're going to go over the foil inserts and some other cards here. So you have this Messi foil insert here, which Ronaldo also mirrors in that same design. These are both foil inserts. These scratches that you see in the letters actually are pulled from the pack that way. It is the design of the card. I have opened a couple boxes of this, and they all have that sort of scratching there. So if you're looking to pick up these raw, know that the scratching and color breaks you see there are just part of the design. I also inserted the Ronaldo trophy paper insert. Messi has one of the exact same type, but he's not holding the trophy in it. It's just him, I believe, standing normally, and it's a paper card, so I didn't include that one, but the Ronaldo one has him with the trophy. I think this is a great picture, so I selected to show you guys that one as well, but you can find the Messi, and I believe Ronaldo has 2 other inserts on this set as well, both of which are paper. Then we have the the really grails of this set, if you want to call them grails of the 2011 set, you have the Mega Strayes cards for Messi and Ronaldo. The Messi one is really special in my opinion because it shows him at the beginning of the club for his beginning year at the club to where he was at currently with the club in 2011, and that looks a lot different as opposed to Ronaldo, who looks exactly the same because he debuted in 2009 and the set was in 2011. Just funny how that works out, but I much prefer this Messi. But these are both beautiful cards in my opinion. I believe Iniesta, Xavi, Ramos, and Dani Alves also have these inserts. So if you're interested in picking those up for those players, I would look into those. Really nice looking inserts. And in my opinion, the longer the player has been with the club, the better the insert looks because of how different in contrast these two pictures will be. I also threw in the Courtois rookie here. I saw that it sold for a pretty decent amount over the past few months. It's pretty rare, not easy to find in good condition, of course. Not a lot of people were holding on to these, and the awareness of the set wasn't really that high. So, interesting card there if you're interested in Courtois' rookie. My dog just knocked over a remote or something like that, so I apologize for the noise. And we will move forward into 2012 and 2013. So, in 2012, we have the first Modric Megacracks card. The design here isn't my favorite, but it gets the job done. It's very basic in terms of its Megacracks type card. But first Modric Megacracks, this card is actually pretty difficult to find. You can find it in Spain fairly easily, but in the United States, if you just check on eBay, I don't believe you'll be able to find any. So, maybe this is something that is production rare. I believe this is a biz, so it was added on in one of the updates to the set. So possible that this is actually low production. Maybe this becomes a key for Modric in the future, given his success revolving around Real Madrid. So maybe a good idea to pick one of those up now if you're a Modric or Real Madrid fan, looking forward to the future where these will be even tougher to find. Then we get into some more Messi and Ronaldo inserts. We have this foil insert from 2012 for Messi, and then we have this Ronaldo insert from 2012 for Ronaldo, of course, as well. I really like these, especially the Ronaldo one, given that he's wearing the red color kit. You really don't see any Ronaldo cards where he's wearing a red color kit, so it also matches with the background really well. So I really like this insert. It's not the hardest of the inserts to find, but it's gotten definitely more difficult. And in terms of ranking the Messi and Ronaldo inserts, they're usually not near the top of the list. These ones are, so they sometimes fall through the cracks in terms of pricing. Then we'll move forward into the 2013 set. I'll show off the Messi and Ronaldo inserts for that set as well. These ones look, in my opinion, some of the best in person if you have them. They've really shot up in price. A year ago, they were $10, $15 cards, and now I believe they sit more in the $50 to $75 range, depending on condition. Maybe $100 plus if you can find them in 8+ condition, SGC 8, PSA 8, etc., etc. But yeah, beautiful looking inserts there. They are gold with a really shiny metallic finish. Great foil cards for Messi and Ronaldo. And then in 2013, we also have Neymar's first Megacracks cards. This right here on the far left-hand side is actually the base card for the set. I really like this base card design. It's nothing like what they've done previously in the past. Most Megacracks base cards look like this Modric right here, very simple in terms of their design, but this actually looks like an insert, but it is the base card. Yeah, just a really big fan of this design in general. I might end up picking up a few of these in the future for some key players just because I really do like the design they went for here. He also has a couple of inserts. I believe this one is a paper insert, and then this one is the foil insert, the same as Messi and Ronaldo have. So if you're looking to pick up some important Neymar cards for the future, these are his first at Barcelona, and they are also his first Megacracks cards. So some really interesting options there. Then we get into keys for 2014-15. We start with the 2014 here at the top, which is one of the weaker sets for Megacracks in terms of what's out there. You have this Messi foil insert and this Ronaldo foil insert. These, I believe, are currently the two lowest value foil inserts for Messi and Ronaldo. I believe it's just because the design isn't the best. The image is sorted to the side. I do like that the numbers are there. There is gold. So in my opinion, this isn't that bad looking of an insert, but compared to the other ones that we see, it's not the best, and the prices do suffer because of that. So if you're just looking to get into a Messi and Ronaldo Megacracks insert, this one is still at a reasonable price point. I believe they go in the $25 to $40 range as opposed to the $50 to $100 range that we see for the other inserts that they are, or the other set inserts that they have. I also threw in the Raul Jimenez rookie just because I needed to pick out another card from the set, and you really don't see this one very often. I don't know if I've ever seen one slabbed, and I don't think I saw one when I looked for them on eBay. So maybe it's just a case of people not valuing it to sell it. But this is a Raul Jimenez rookie in the 2014 set as well. So then we move into 2015, which has, in my opinion, the best Messi and Ronaldo inserts. But we'll start with these foil inserts from the set itself. So we have this Messi and this Ronaldo, red backgrounds, really nice foil looking cards. But the real main event of the 2015 set are these promo inserts right here. Messi with the Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo with the Ballon d'Or. When you pair them together, they look like they're facing each other sort of in opposite directions. Really cool looking cards. Some of my favorite cards in all of the hobby, to be honest. I think these are perfect designs. The colors look fantastic. Just amazing looking cards, especially if you have them in hand. And of course, with that, they've become more expensive over the past 6 to 12 months or so. I believe raws now, depending on condition, can go from anywhere from $100 to $250. $100 being more of the PSA 6, 7 range, and $200 to $250 being more the PSA 8 and hopefully PSA 9 condition if you're buying those in that condition. So the Ronaldo, at least in my opinion, has been a lot easier to find than the Messi. They were the same level of production. They were actually promo pack inserts for the set. You went out and you bought a promotional binder of sorts, and they were automatically included with them, so they're limited edition in that sense. The production of that, we're not exactly sure, but it should be less than the actual inserts in the set. So if you're looking to add to your Messi and Ronaldo portfolio, I think these, at least in my opinion, are must-haves, but I understand the prices are starting to get really up there in terms of what they cost as in comparison to some of their other issues. Then we'll move on to the Odegaard rookie. This is actually more expensive than I had thought. This has some sales, I believe, in PSA 9 over the $50 range. So maybe an interesting insert / foil card there if you're interested in Odegaard. Not sure how I value him in comparison to a bunch of the other younger kids that have come up over the next few years. But if you like Odegaard, this is probably his best rookie that he has. Moving forward to 2016 and 17, 2016 is probably the weakest Megacracks set that has been released to date. These are the Messi and CR7 inserts, and there's really no base cards to discuss or rookies that are important from that set. And I believe these inserts aren't even foil. I believe they're paper. I've never seen them in person, and I've never personally gone out to purchase them because they didn't look foil in my opinion. It's possible that they are foil and I am wrong, and check my research on that, but even if they are, they're really not the most appealing images and designs, in my opinion. I much prefer some of the designs that we've gone over in the past and we'll go over in the future, but these are probably the best cards in the 2016 set, although in my opinion, that's not saying much. So with that, we move forward to 2017, which is actually a pretty strong set in terms of the inserts that are available to you. You have this Messi Foil Legends insert here and the Cristiano Ronaldo All-Stars counterpart to it. Neymar also has the All-Stars version, but Messi was the only one, I believe, to receive the Legends one. These are all very condition sensitive. This foil material that is on them peels extremely easily. Not to mention these cards usually weren't taken the best care of. So yeah, specifically this Messi insert has been extremely difficult for me to try and track down in raw condition as well as graded condition. So this one's probably the most difficult of the group, but these two also suffer from the same peeling. If you're looking for a cheap Neymar insert option, this one's fairly good looking in my opinion, and I don't believe it's more than $5 right now. So if you're looking for a Neymar Megacracks foil insert, this is a pretty good option for you out there. Then 2017 also has this Dembele rookie that I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about. I believe Dembele's true rookie is actually in 2016 WCCF, but not 100% sure. I'm not really the biggest Dembele researcher out there, but I believe this would definitely be considered rookie material because it was 2017 and most of his main releases come out in 2018. So first card at Barcelona for sure, and I believe this is a foil insert. Looking at pictures of it, it has the same foil peeling as these All-Star cards sort of get, so I assume it's a foil material, but again, I've never really seen one in person, but if you like Dembele, this is probably a good option to look into. Alrighty, moving into 2018-19 as we start rounding out the sets here. In 2018-19, we come to the final CR7 foil insert before he transfers away. It's this gold-yellow looking insert here, and Messi, of course, has the same one as well. Unfortunately, he's wearing this teal kit, which I don't think matches very well with the card itself. I think it's a little too much teal and blue and yellow, but in my opinion, not the best looking Messi foil insert, but the CR7 one looks decently nice in my opinion. We'll move forward with the Vinicius Jr. rookie. This was a Biz card, so it was added on in a later version of the set, and it is extremely difficult to find right now for a decent price. You can find them out there, but they are already priced up. I believe raw, it's hard to find one for under $200 right now, and even an SGC 8.5 doesn't get you $200, so people are a little unrealistic with their pricing on the raws right now. Maybe that'll come down in the future, but it is definitely not the easiest thing to track down right now. You also have the Ferran Torres rookie that was released in 2018 as well. He has this insert rookie. He doesn't have a base rookie in the set. This is extremely hard to find in good condition. I've looked. They usually always have a corner chip down here or down here. So tough to find in good condition, but a good rookie for Ferran Torres if he's a guy you want to speculate on. Moving forward to 2019, we have another Messi foil insert here. Not my favorite design, it's a little busy, and the kit I don't think really does much for the design here, but it is a Megacracks insert for Messi nonetheless. We lose the CR7 foil inserts as he goes to Juventus, but we gain a Vinicius Jr. foil insert here. This is his first Megacracks foil insert, so if Vinny goes on to become a really top-tier, world-class, top 5 in the world type player, this card probably receives a lot of attention. So if you want to get out ahead of that and speculate a little bit, Vinny does have this foil insert. Then we also have the rookies with Rodrigo and Fati. Rodrigo has the base card here as well as a foil insert, whereas Fati just has the Biz rookie card that was added in a later version of the set. This is pretty high pop in comparison to this. I believe there's something like 1,500 of these graded compared to less than 30 of these graded. Obviously, more people are grading Fati than grading Vinny, so those numbers, the gap should close a little bit, but even right now, if you try and find this raw, it's very easy compared to not being so easy to find a Vinny Jr. Okay, that gets us through all the sets I wanted to talk about today. We'll leave off 2020 and 2021 as those are going to be very, very speculative, even more speculative than 2019. And we're going to talk about how the populations of this brand and set are getting worrisome. So, first bullet point here, production seems to have increased massively with the 2019 set, headlined by the Ansu Fati rookie. When the soccer hobby first really started to take off in 2020, Fati was one of the two hottest names on the market, and the Fati Megacracks card was one of the go-to cards in the market, and so people began paying attention to the Megacracks sets. They bought a bunch of boxes, and a lot of those raw cards are still floating around the market, as well as slabs as well. So over 1,500 Fati have been graded by PSA as of May 2022, and in that same set, over 100 Rodrigo and over 200 Kubo have been graded, and both should have similar production to the Fati. In fact, they probably should have even more because the Fati was a Biz, so 1,500 plus for all of these rookies is going to be a pretty big number when you compare this to 2018. Vinny Jr. has 28 graded by PSA right now, and there's much less raw supply out there than the 2019 rookies. You can very easily find raw Fatis and Rodrigos and Kubos. You cannot, as I was saying before, very easily find a raw Vinny Jr., especially at a decent price. So if we move forward that to 2020 and 2021, the sets are really starting to get out of control. Over 350 Pedri have been graded by PSA, and that's even through the shutdown. There was no way to grade a Pedri at a lower level than, I believe, $100 for a long time, and now obviously you can grade them at $50, so more are getting graded, but you were never able to bulk grade your Pedris. Maybe if you snuck it in right before the shutdown, but even then, not a lot we're going to get through. So this 350 number is going to go way, way up here in the not-so-distant future. So coupled with that, you also have the fact that you can easily buy hundreds of Pedris at market price. This is just one of many listings that you can find on eBay and Spanish marketplaces. A lot of 20 Pedri Megacracks rookies for $175. You can get these in hundreds without really moving the market at all. So production is just insane on that. And the same can be said for Gavi in 2020. This is just one screenshot I took. This guy has 80 Megacracks Gavi rookies, and this is just one guy. Obviously, you can find more and more and more. I know the Gavi rookie was not produced with the actual set. It was in the magazine, but even then, the production seems to be insane. And now we'll get into the gem rates where this becomes even more troublesome. So the Vinny Jr. gem rate has been 25%. There are 7 PSA 10s total. The Fatty gem rate is 6.5%, and there are 98 PSA 10s total. The Pedri gem rate is 20%, which matches around with the Vinny Jr., and there are 70 PSA 10s, but this will obviously go way up in the future as the floodgates sort of begin to open for grading, and just the amount of raws out there is insane. And then a lot of people think that because the Gavi was released in the magazine and a lot of them have the chip in them, that will cause them not to gem. This has not stopped the gem rate from being 50%, and there's already 35 PSA 10s, and it's continuing to climb up. So despite the fact that they all came in the magazine with the chip, obviously there is something going on where people are able to get them without the chip, and this is not likely to slow down, at least from what we can see right now. So probably going to see a lot of Gavi PSA 10s, definitely a lot more, in my opinion, than we saw with the Fati, and for sure a lot more than we would see with the Vinny. So at the end of the day, I do believe Pedri will have the most PSA 10s, Gavi second most, and then Fati third, Vinny Jr. fourth. But as you can see, these numbers are just growing and growing and growing as we go through the years, and this set becomes more and more popular for the ultra-modern market. So we'll get to the conclusion slide here. First point, from 2004 to 2018, Panini Megacracks was a revolutionary premium product headlined by Grail rookies, clean design, and unique inserts as you go through the years. There's a lot of really interesting cards to look at. There's a lot of great options out there. So if you want to do some more research on this set, I would highly recommend it, as you're going to find some great issues for probably all of your favorite players that were in La Liga from 2004 through 2018, which is when it was really the best league in the world, and you had a lot of different legends rolling through it. So there's just some great options out there for you. Next point is, as the hobby grows, 71biz grows, and as 71biz grows, Megacracks grows as well. This is something I talked about a little bit earlier. Obviously, as the hobby itself grows, people will look more to the Holy Grail cards, and that Messi 71biz is a Holy Grail card, and it is in the 2004 Megacracks set. So as the 71biz gets more popular, the Megacracks set in general gets more popular with it. Third point is, production awareness of the set has increased to reach insane levels in the ultramodern era, as we see from the pop counts and the availability of raw cards out there for some of the new ultramodern players. The production is insane when you compare 2021 and 2020 to the previous years that we see. I would say 2018 is probably the last year of normal-ish production, but 2017 is even rarer than that. Once you get to 2019 to 2021, you're dealing with pretty high production numbers, especially when you get to 21 and 20. So there are nearly the same amount of Gavi rookies already graded, 75. Then there are Messi and CR7 inserts from 2010 to 2013 combined, which is 78. So that just gives you an example of the number of raws out there for the newer sets as opposed to the number of raws out there for the older versions of the set. Also, note here that good condition keys from 2004 to 2018 are getting much more difficult to find. The recent bull run on the Messi CR7 inserts show you how quickly things in the market can change. So obviously we've seen a nice run on those. They've gone up 200 or so % over the past 6 to 12 months, but that's really a function of just how rare they are and how few really good condition copies there are. So obviously, as a little bit of demand starts to trickle in, the price can get pretty high up when we're dealing with things that are actually condition rare as well as possibly production rare. So last point here is that while while prices are going up, there's still value out there on the brand. So I'll give you some examples here that I found just by quickly searching around. I actually just bought this card recently over the last couple weeks for $25, I believe, on ComC. Or at the same time, for the same price, you could buy this Neymar PSA 10 first Sapphire set with PSG kit. These are both around the $25, $30 range, so I much prefer this one as it's his first card with Barcelona. It's a Megacracks insert, it's foil, versus just this Sapphire card from 2019. While it is first Sapphire, I definitely prefer this to it. But obviously, you can make your own decisions based off this information. For Ronaldo, we have this 2012 Megacracks insert in an SGC 8.5, sold for the same price, which is around $60 to $70, as his 2018 Prism World Cup base card in PSA 10. In my opinion, this is an easy decision and shows that there's still a long ways to go on these insert cards. I mean, just look at the difference in the photos here. In my opinion, this is no question, but obviously you can have your own opinions as well, but I think this just shows, yeah, we still have a long way to go for this set. And then if you want to talk about an ultra modern player really quickly, we have Dembele. You can get his Mega Fichas, I think it's foil card, definitely limited and less production than this 2018 Panini Prism World Cup card in PSA 9. These are both around the $5 to $10 range, and obviously I personally would rather have this one given its rarity and the picture speaks for itself in my opinion, but make your own opinions off that. I still think there's a lot of room to grow on this set, and these are just 3 examples of different cards that you could look into as things that I think still have some value and room to grow. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I encourage you to do some additional research on the Megacracks set and inserts that I gave you to find some players that you enjoy, because I personally really think this is a great looking set, and as we move forward in the hobby, I think this set will do very well considering its fundamentals and having the Messi grails and some really low pop and condition sensitive inserts for Messi, Ronaldo, and a bunch of other legends. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see what set spotlight we do next. Maybe leave a comment down below which sets you'd like to see me go over in the future. I believe Mundi Chromo is going to be my next one, but that is going to be extremely difficult because there are so many different types of inserts and parallels in that set. It gets pretty crazy, but I'll try that at some point. So leave a comment down below which set you want to see spotlighted in the future, and I'll put it on my list to get around to at a later date. So once again, thank you guys so much. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.